Michel de Nostradamus, more commonly known as simply Nostradamus, was a 16th century French physician and astrologer whose prophecies continue to generate interest around the world. In 1555, he published his first book, The Prophecies, Les Prophéties, which contained a series of quatrains, four-line poems, predicting future events centuries ahead. These enigmatic and often cryptic poems have been the subject of numerous interpretations, and some of them are believed to have predicted significant historical events. According to legends, Nostradamus predicted the rise of Adolf Hitler, the French Revolution, the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and other important historical events. For example, he wrote, "From the depths of the west of Europe, a young child will be born of poor people," which some interpretations suggest refers to Hitler's ascent to power. He is also considered a prophet of the terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001, and even the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. These and other prophecies of Nostradamus have sparked numerous debates about whether his predictions were genuine or just coincidental. Critics often note that his poems are so general and cryptic that they can be interpreted in various ways to fit different historical events. However, his supporters believe that Nostradamus had a unique gift of foresight, allowing him to see key future events. Despite criticism, interest in Nostradamus' prophecies remains high, and his work continues to impress and intrigue scholars, historians, and the general public. His ability to leave mysterious and secretive prophecies, seemingly predicting future historical events, makes him one of the most fascinating figures in the history of astrology and prophecy. Throughout history, there have been numerous instances where Nostradamus' prophecies were linked to specific historical events. For example, the famous prophecy about the Great King of Terror, which many believe predicted the rise of Adolf Hitler. However, debates over the authenticity and accuracy of Nostradamus' prophecies continue. Some of Nostradamus' most significant yet unfulfilled prophecies include the emergence of a third Antichrist, a third world war, and the exact year of the end of the world. Some interpretations of his prophecies suggest that a great war will occur in 2023, lasting 7 months, resulting in many deaths due to evil. Regarding criticism, many scholars and historians note that Nostradamus' prophecies were often general and ambiguous, allowing different people to interpret them differently, depending on the specific historical context. Some modern researchers believe that many who claim Nostradamus predicted specific events adapted his prophecies after these events occurred, using known facts to confirm their accuracy. On the other hand, Nostradamus' supporters believe his unique intuition and ability to see the future were real, and his prophecies are evidence of this. They argue that he used his knowledge of astrology and possibly medicine to create his prophecies. Whether you believe in Nostradamus' prophecies or not, his legacy as a prophet lives on. His works continue to be studied, analyzed, and discussed, and they remain an important part of cultural and historical research. There are numerous interpretations of Nostradamus' prophecies, and each new historical event only seems to amplify interest in his mysterious quatrains. His poems, written in enigmatic and symbolic language, allow for multiple interpretations, making his prophecies perpetually relevant and attractive for analysis. Some scholars and researchers argue that Nostradamus' prophecies were merely a product of his time and knowledge. As a physician, he had deep knowledge of anatomy and diseases, which might have influenced his visions. However, others believe that his prophecies had a divine origin, or were the result of his extraordinary intuition. Among the most famous of Nostradamus' predictions are his forecasts of great wars, political changes, and even natural disasters. His prophecies about future wars and political shifts, in particular, have resonated with historical events of the 20th and 21st centuries, including both world wars, the Cold War, and other global conflicts. However, not all of his prophecies were accurate or recognized as authentic. For example, a certain prophecy about a great fireball that was supposed to occur in 1999 did not materialize. This underscores how difficult it is to interpret and verify his prophecies. Regardless of whether people consider Nostradamus' prophecies credible or not, his work continues to impress and stimulate discussion and analysis. His prophecies, with their cryptic language and ambiguity, remain a source of mystery and fascination, providing endless material for speculation and interpretation by scholars, historians, and laypeople. Nostradamus' prophecies remain relevant today. His works have been translated into almost all world languages, and his name has become synonymous with the term prophet. His mysterious quatrains continue to astonish and intrigue people worldwide, especially for their potential ability to predict future events. The ability to predict the future has always been considered a mystical and mysterious gift. Nostradamus is undoubtedly one of the most enigmatic figures in the history of prophecy. His prophecies remain a source of discussion and research, and interpretations of his quatrains open new horizons for understanding possible future events. While many consider his prophecies accurate, there are also many skeptics who view his works as mere coincidences or general predictions that can be easily adapted to any event. This highlights the complexity and ambiguity of Nostradamus' prophecies, as well as the eternal interest in the mystical and unknown. Nostradamus' prophecies also play a significant role in pop culture, particularly in literature, cinema, and television. His name and prophecies have been used in numerous artistic and documentary works to create exciting plots and discussions on mystical themes. The study and interpretation of Nostradamus' prophecies remain an important area of research for many historians, scientists, and enthusiasts of the mystical. His legacy as a prophet lives on, and his prophecies, which continue to generate interest, will continue to inspire people to explore the unknown and question the future. Nostradamus leaves his mark on history as a distinguished prophet and mystical figure whose prophecies continue to generate interest worldwide. Nostradamus' prophecies have become a symbol of the mysterious and unknown, fueling many studies and debates about the possibility of predicting the future. His work provides fodder for the imagination and stimulates our curiosity about the mysteries of the universe. The enigma of his prophecies, their openness to interpretation, and their potential ability to predict future events make Nostradamus' prophecies eternally attractive for study. His name will remain in history as one of the most famous and recognizable in the world of prophecy, and his works will continue to arouse interest and fascination in scholars and lovers of the mystical. Nostradamus undoubtedly remains one of the most exciting and mysterious figures in history. His prophecies will continue to inspire new generations of researchers, scientists, and the general public to explore the mystical, unknown, and unpredictable.